Good morning. I will be walking you through the proper wear of the OCP uniform or ACUs. We'll start from the top and work our way down from the bottom. So starting at the top, we have the PC. The PC will display your rank and your name on the back. The PC will be worn even to the marching surface. It'll be worn parallel. It won't be worn like per se a baseball cap. Also, with the PC comes hair. Hair standards for the Army are pretty simple. For males, your hair can't touch your ears or your collar. Generally, like some sort of fade or even shaving your head is acceptable. For females, it's a little bit different. So, for OCP uniform, females have to have their hair done in some sort of like sock bun or a braid. It has to be tight and kept throughout the day. Like no ponytails are allowed. That's only acceptable in the PT uniform. Next, we're going to work our way down to the jacket. So firstly, you'll have the flag always on the right shoulder, and it should be lined up evenly with the top, just like I have here. Move on to the other side, it will have your unit patch. Whatever unit you're assigned to. So for us, during ROTC related events, you'll always wear your ROTC patch, and then you come over to the middle and your rank will be displayed. Whatever rank is on your chest will match your PC. You can't mix them per se. Your cadet corporal rank can't be on and then your dot on top. Whatever sort of events you're doing for ROTC related, that's the rank you should be wearing. Lastly, one thing to add that I have seen is you can't mix sewing on and not sewing on things. So you can't have your rank sewn on and then your name tape and U.S. Army not sewn on. The only exception to that is your PC can differ from your uniform. You can have your PC sewn on, but everything on the PC has to be sewn on. If anything on your uniform sewn on, everything has to be sewn on. Now, granted, this is the new hot weather OCP, but all the rules are still the same. Any sort of OCP uniform, all the rules still apply. The only other thing to add to that is anytime you're wearing a different variation of the OCP uniform, obviously approved by the U.S. Army, AR-670-1, they have to match. So you can't wear, this hot weather top and then your regular OCP pants. You can't wear the scorpion top and then regular OCP pants. You have to match. And generally, also, it's strongly encouraged to always wear colors that are in the same ballpark. So if you have an OCP top that per se you deployed in and it's really worn by the sun, and then you go and buy a new pair of pants, you shouldn't wear those together because they'll look a lot different. You should always wear generally like the same pair when they're bought at the same time, worn at the same time. Also, you don't want any sort of rips, tears, scuffs that would make the uniform look worn. You should really not wear those. The only exception would be in the field per se. So now we're going to work our way down to the pants and the boots. So all boots must be coyote tan, and you can no longer wear the old uniform where they were the light colored. Not 100% sure what the color was, but they're this coyote tan now. As long as they are this color, they don't have any sort of Velcro or straps or any sort of like ratcheting device on them, they should be approved. There's lots of websites that will show you what boots are approved. These are Oakley's. Oakley's are always a safe bet. A lot of the name brand ones, anything like that, Nike makes a lot of them. They just can't have any of those extra accessories, anything that would like detract from the uniform. Next, we're moving on down to the pants. The pants are really simple. Just make sure all these are always buttoned. All the pockets are always buttoned. None of them are flying out. And it should be said that anything in your uniform shouldn't be bulking or like protruding out of the uniform. You shouldn't have like a bottle hanging in your pocket or sticking out. Anything that would look unprofessional and detract from the uniform. Also, your pants should always be either around or inside your boot. You can either tuck them in, or you can use a rubber band or a boot blouser to cuff them in so they'd be rolled at the bottom around the boot. Just some extra things with the uniform. You never want to detract from the uniform. I've said that a lot. So no sort of crazy colors. Usually this applies more to female soldiers, like no crazy colors on your fingernails, no crazy hair colors or hairdos. That goes for both genders. And also at the end of the day, whatever your unit command, they can at the end of the day make the ultimate decision what is extreme or not. This goes for makeup as well. You can't have any sort of crazy makeup that would, again, detract from the uniform. No crazy bracelets, rings. Most people are just allowed to wear their wedding ring. Again, up to your unit. But generally, nothing that would pull away or detract or look unprofessional. Lastly, I would like to touch base quickly on tattoos. Generally, tattoos are forbidden anywhere that would be visible on your body while wearing the uniform. So that would be anything on your hands, face, and generally your neck. Granted, there are some exceptions. Also, you can have your wedding ring tattooed on your hand. That would be acceptable. So that concludes my covering over the correct wear of the OCP uniform. Thank you.